Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 10WT Friday, where every single week we teach you how to form the healthy habits that will both transform your body and transform your life. You see, in order to transform, you have to start with your why, then you have to set the specific goal, then you have to identify your weekly behaviors that will get you to your goal, you have to track progress on a scoreboard, and you have to set micro habits each week that set you up for success. I promise you that if you do these steps, your habits will be rock solid, your self-confidence will skyrocket, and you'll be on the path closer and closer to your best you. Every single week, we help individuals who are hungry for growth. People just like yourself, we help them optimize their potential. I'm your host, Nick Carrier, and today I'm really excited to talk about the secret to staying on track. And that's the secret to staying on track with your goal. The goal of the Best You podcast is to allow you to feel confident about what you need to do, why you need to do it, and how to do it in order to get closer and closer to your best you. It all comes down to continually check in with your progress via a scoreboard. You see, the amount of success that you're going to realize with whatever goal that it is that you're looking to achieve, whether that's a health and fitness goal or a goal in any other area of your life, the amount of success that you're going to have is going to be directly correlated to the frequency with which you engage your scoreboard. The more frequently that you're engaging with your scoreboard, the better off and the more success you're going to have. I mean, think about it. If you have a weight loss goal, if you are weighing yourself on a daily basis, do you think you're going to be better than with that weight loss goal than if you only weighed yourself once a month? Probably so, right? If you are looking to increase the money in your bank account, do you think you're going to be more successful with your goal if you log into your bank account every single day or every other day? Or do you think you're going to be more successful if you log in one time a month? What do you think? The more often you can check in with your scoreboard, the better. And here during this episode, I want to talk to you about how to do that appropriately, because what I just mentioned was measuring weight loss and measuring the money in the bank account, but those things are lag measures. And like I said, with weight loss, you're only going to maybe measure one time a week. You can measure more frequently, but it's not going to be a very indicative because there's a lot of different variabilities that can cause that number to go up and down and fluctuate. So you might only want to weigh one time a week. And same thing with the bank account, right? There's going to be big expenses on one day and not big expenses on another day. And so you want to have more of a little bit of a delayed check-in with regards to those metrics. And so those are lag measures. Lag measure means that by the time that you're measuring them, all the things that drove the performance happened in the past. When you step on a scale, you can't do anything about that number. What you ate, how much you exercised already happened. When you check the bank account, you can't do anything about it. All the money that you made or you spent has already happened in the past, and you can't do anything about it. So we want to make sure that we track what I call progress indicators. These are the things that indicate to you that you are making progress on your goal. And that means breaking it down to weekly goals of your workouts and your meals. For people in a 10-week transformation, they might say, I want to work out 4 times a week for 45 minutes. They might say, I want to eat 5 healthy lunches and 5 healthy dinners throughout the week. And so those things are what they're tracking. And the great thing about progress indicators is they require more frequent tracking. Therefore, it's almost forcing you to be more engaged with your scoreboard. However, some people in the 10-week transformation will wait to update all that stuff at the end of the week, and they'll try to recall what they did. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes people are better than that, but generally speaking, you're going to be 10 times better off if you check in with that scoreboard on a daily basis or even multiple times a day. And the next step to help you almost require you to check in with your scoreboard more frequently is to have even not just weekly goals, but daily goals. So how can we break those weekly goals down into daily goals? And with the 10-week transformation, that's what we call our pills. They're the micro habits whose sole purpose is to increase the likelihood that we succeed with those progress indicators, those weekly goals. So it's tracking the fact that, are you sitting at your clothes the night before, and then having a place where you can do a check mark for that. It's tracking the fact that you are putting out your Tupperware so that you're ready for meal prep. It's tracking the fact that you're going to the grocery store at 5 p.m. on Sunday and having a place where you can check that off. It's having daily goals like that require you to engage with your scoreboard most frequently that will lead to the success of your goal. A few other things with respect to engaging with that frequently to set you up for success is, one, you want to make sure that your scoreboard is easy to update. If you have to go to your scoreboard and it takes you 5 minutes to update it, you're not going to do it. You're going to see it as a waste of time. But if all you have to do is go in and color something or do a check mark, you're going to be 10 times more likely to actually engage with that scoreboard. So one, make it easy to update. Number two, put that scoreboard somewhere where you frequently can see it. Maybe it's on your desktop. Maybe it's on, for me, I put my scoreboards on my doors in my bedroom or the doors in my bathroom. I put it somewhere where I am constantly engaged with it. That way, I'm constantly reminded of what it is that I need to do, and it's easy to update for proximity reasons as well. So number one was easy to update. Number two, put it somewhere you frequently see it. And three, make sure the scoreboard passes what I call the 5-second glance rule. And what that means is within a 5-second glance of looking at your scoreboard, you can tell whether or not you're winning. You can tell how well you are or you are not doing. And the reason why that's so important is because one of the biggest reasons why you have a scoreboard is to provide you with motivation. And motivation comes from seeing yourself progress towards a worthwhile goal. And so if you go to that scoreboard and you see that you are winning, that's going to provide you with motivation. That's going to make it more likely that you take the actions that you're supposed to take, and therefore that you engage with your scoreboard frequently. So I promise you, the secret to staying on track is frequently engaging with your scoreboard. It's being so engaged with the process, because when you engage with your scoreboard on a regular basis, you start seeing everything that happens in your day as things that either help you get to that goal or things that don't help you get to that goal. You see, if there's two people, one has a weight loss goal, one doesn't, but they're both presented with a chocolate chip cookie. The person with a weight loss goal will see that chocolate chip cookie as an obstacle and getting them closer to that goal. The person who does not have a weight loss goal might just see that as a really good dessert. They might both see it as a little bit of both, but the way that the person who has a weight loss goal is going to perceive it, it's going to at a much higher level of an obstacle towards the goal than the other person. And so we see things that happen through the lens of whatever our goals are, especially if we are consistently reminding ourselves of what our goals are because we're engaging with our scoreboard. So the secret to staying on track is engaging with your scoreboard on a regular basis. I recommend all my clients on a daily basis, if not every other day. So make sure you break your goals down into weekly goals and then into daily goals, and then you make your scoreboard easy to update. You put it somewhere you can frequently see it, and it passes the 5-second glance rule. I hope this helped you today. I hope this is something that is easily actionable, right? Like every single one of you probably have some sort of fitness goal right now. And so find a way to put it on a scoreboard, find a way to put it in a notebook, on a sheet of paper, on a Word document on your computer. Find a way to create some sort of scoreboard with it that allows you to be constantly reminded of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Because the amount of success that you realize with any goal will be directly correlated to the frequency with which you engage your scoreboard. If you guys are interested in doing the 10-week transformation, make sure you go to nickcarrier.com/10WT. If you want to lose 5 to 20 pounds over the next 10 weeks and you want to not only lose that weight, but you want to build muscle mass, you want to build confidence in yourself, and you want to build the healthy habits that set you up for success when it comes down to the holiday season, then go to nickcarrier.com/10WT to get started today. If you're in Nashville, we can get started in person. If you're elsewhere, we can get started virtually, and you will see amazing results. So nickcarrier.com/10WT. Outside of that, I hope the secret to staying on track helps you get closer to your health and fitness goals and ultimately helps you get closer and closer to your best you.